Hello everyone, welcome to StudyIQ. In this video, I will bring to you the current affairs of 16th of January 2024. This is the National Startup Day. Let's start the video. Which of the following High Court has suspended all the mining licenses for stone quarrying within a 20-kilometer radius of the Krishna Raj Sagar Dam? Now, Krishna Raj Sagar Dam is located on the Kaveri River. It is at the place where the Kaveri River merges with the Hemavati River. Hemavati is a tributary of Kaveri and it is located in Mandya district of Karnataka. Now, Karnataka High Court has said that because of the Dam Safety Act of 2021, the stone mining in a 20-kilometer radius of the Krishna Raj Sagar Dam is not possible. Okay. This dam is very important because it was made by M. Vishweshwarya, whose birthday we celebrate as Engineers Day on 15th of September. So because of the stone mining near the dam, the integrity of the dam could be in question. That is why Karnataka High Court has said no to the stone mining in a 20-kilometer radius of this dam. Now in Karnataka, you will find some other dams also. Tungabhadra Dam is the largest in Karnataka. But you also have this dam, Lal Bahadur Shastri Dam, also known as Almaty Dam. It is on the Krishna River in Karnataka. That is also asked in the exam. And even the Bhadra Dam. Bhadra Dam is on the Bhadra River, which is a tributary of the Tungabhadra River. That is also very famous in Karnataka. So do remember all these dams. They can be very handy. And let me also tell you that Karnataka government has recently started a scheme called Dr. Puneet Rajkumar Hruday Jyoti Yojana. Hruday Jyoti Yojana, where the heart treatment of the poor people will be done free of cost. It is named after the great Appu, actor and philanthropist Dr. Puneet Rajkumar. And KHIR City project is coming up in Karnataka near Bangalore Kempegoda Airport. Knowledge, Healthcare, Innovation and Research City. So they are building a KHIR City. That is also something that you should know. And of course, the Yuva Nidhi scheme, where the unemployed people will be paid 3,000 rupees per month if they have a degree and 1,500 per month if they have a diploma. And there is a new port, brand new port that is coming up in Karnataka called Keni Port. Keni Port is coming up in a place called Ankola Tehsil, which is in Uttar Kannada district, very near to Karwar Port. And Keni Port is coming up where there is a Hattikeri River. Hattikeri River. Which of the following African country has been certified malaria-free by the WHO, that is World Health Organization? It is Cabo Verde. Cabo Verde. Now where is Cabo Verde? So you can see the map and you can see Cabo Verde. So it is now malaria-free. And so Cabo Verde joins another 42 countries that are malaria-free. And in this area, Africa area, Mauritius and Algeria, they were declared malaria free. So African countries, they have the highest or the heaviest burden of malaria, right? Now recently there is a country called Belize. It was declared as malaria free. This was in 2023. And there is a vaccine for malaria, R21, also known as Matrix M. This is developed by Oxford University scientists and it is commercial manufactured by Serum Institute of India. So this is a vaccine that has been approved by the WHO. Let me also tell you, there was a World Malaria Report which said that 27% of the malaria cases in the world are from Nigeria. So Nigeria has the maximum burden of malaria. Democratic Republic of Congo, previously also known as Zaire, this country is second in the list with 12% and Uganda is third with 5%. So these three countries have the maximum burden of malaria, right? So malaria is caused by Plasmodium parasite, which is carried to the human blood by the female Anopheles mosquito. Female Anopheles mosquito. And let me tell you, there is an African country that was in news recently called Angola. Why Angola was in news? Because Angola has quit the OPEC, Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. And let me also tell you that United Nations Peacekeeping Mission has ended in Mali. The name of the mission was MINUSMA. was MINUSMA. It has ended after 10 years because Mali is now a stable country. And let me also tell you that the 19th Non-Aligned Movement Summit recently happened in Uganda's capital, Kampala. Non-Aligned Movement Summit. And can you tell me the African country to which India has given a loan of $250 million? It is Kenya. Kenya has got a loan of $250 million from India for modernizing their agriculture sector. Ganga Sagar MAA was held in which of the following state? Now my father visited Ganga Sagar recently. So in Hindi we say Har Tirath Bar Bar Ganga Sagar Ek Bar, which means that it is incumbent upon every Hindu to visit Ganga Sagar at least once, because Ganga Sagar Mela is such an important pilgrimage for all the people of the Hindu religion. It takes place in South 24 Pargana district of West Bengal. And my father visited Ganga Sagar when there was a match at the Eden Gardens recently between India and South Africa. So he immensely enjoyed Ganga Sagar. So Ganga Sagar Mela is held at the Sagar Island, which is a part of the Kakdweep division of South 24 Pargana. So basically this is the place where the Ganga meets the Bay of Bengal. That place is called Ganga Sagar. And on the occasion of Makar Sankranti, the festival takes place at the Kapil Muni's ashram, which is located on Ganga Sagar. So it is celebrated on 14th or 15th of January every year. In fact, after Kumbh Mela, this is the second largest Hindu festival, because the population that comes here is in lakhs, if not crore. So very, very important. And Makar Sankranti is also referred to as Uttarayan. Basically, it is celebrated in different places in India by different names, right? So you call it Makar Sankranti in Kerala. Even in North India, you call it Makar Sankranti. Even in Haryana, we call it Makar Sankranti only. But you call it Mag Bihu in Assam. Mag Bihu in Assam. You call it Pongal in Tamil Nadu. Uttarayan, you call it in Jammu, in Gujarat, in different places. So it is celebrated by different names. Who among the following is the author of the new book called Gandhi, A Life in 3 Campaigns? So this is a book written by former cabinet minister M.J. Akbar. And it is about, of course, Mahatma Gandhi, the father of the nation. NLC India Limited, they have awarded the contract to set up a greenfield thermal power plant of 2400 megawatt in Odisha's Jharsuguda district. To which of the following company? Now in Jharsuguda, you also have the Veer Surinder Sai Airport. Veer Surinder Sai Airport. In fact, in Odisha recently, the 7th airport has been opened in Malkangiri. Right? So 2400 megawatt capacity. What is the answer? Who will make it? It is BHEL, Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited. And it's a very big project. So there will be 3 plants of 800 megawatt capacity, total 2400 megawatt. So NLC is a Navratna company under the Ministry of Coal, and they have awarded the project to BHEL. So BHEL will set it up. BHEL will set it up. Is that clear? And in Odisha, we will need water also. See, every thermal power plant needs water. So where will the water come from? Water will come from Hirakud Dam. Hirakud Dam. Hirakud Dam is also a Ramsar site. It is on the Mahanadi River, and it is in Sambalpur in Odisha. It is in Sambalpur in Odisha. It is a Ramsar site. So don't forget that. And what is NLC? It is Naveli Lignite Corporation. Naveli is basically a place in Tamil Nadu which has the largest lignite coal mines in India. So it's a Navratna company. Recently, nominations have been invited for the Rashtriya Vigyan Puruskar in the field of science, technology and innovation. These awards are coordinated by which organization? So these awards are coordinated by CSIR, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. Rashtriya Vigyan Puruskar. Rashtriya Vigyan Puruskar, the entries are invited. So there are 4 types of awards that are given. In fact, these awards were started last year only. So we have Vigyan Ratna. Vigyan Ratna. Vigyan Ratna is given to recognize lifetime achievement in the field of science and tech. Vigyan Shri. Maximum 25 people can be given Vigyan Shri every year. And maximum 3 people can be given Vigyan Ratna. We have Vigyan Yuva. Again, Vigyan Yuva is Vigyan Yuva Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar. The full name of the award is Vigyan Yuva Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award. Again, it is given maximum to 25 people every year. And then we have another award called Vigyan Team. Vigyan Team is given again maximum to 3 teams for exceptional contribution in the field of science and tech, right? And we also celebrate National Technology Day on 11th of May, because on this day we became a nuclear power. Do you remember Operation Shakti? So yes, National Technology Day, since I'm mentioning about science and technology. And of course we celebrate National Science Day 28th of February, because on this day C.V. Raman, he discovered the Raman effect, for which he was given the Nobel Prize. 2023-24 National Equestrian Championship in Dressage will be held at which of the following places? Equestrian is nothing but horse riding. So National Equestrian Championship in Dressage will take place in a place called Auroville. Auroville is a place in Tamil Nadu. The answer is Tamil Nadu. The answer is Tamil Nadu. Is that clear? Now let me tell you, there is a woman called Divya Kirti Singh. Why she was in news? Because Divya Kirti Singh has become the first woman in India to get the Arjuna Award for equestrian sports, for horse riding. She has become the first woman to get the Arjuna Award for equestrian. So she was in news recently. 25T Bollard Pull Tug was launched at the Titagarh Rail System Limited in Kolkata. What is the name? The name is called Bhishma. Bhishma. Now, what is this pull tug? It is used for pulling the ships and boats. Basically, if there is a ship or if there is any boat, if it gets stuck somewhere, then you pull it and you take it into the deep water. So it helps in resolving the traffic, right? And how many these pull tugs? The capacity is 25 ton. So they can pull maximum 25 ton capacity ship. And how many? So 6. The contract for 6 pull tugs were given to Titagarh, right? To Titagarh. And if you remember, in the month of October 2023, 125 bollard pull tug was launched in Bharuch in Gujarat. That was called Mahabali. But that was not made by Titagarh. That was made by a company known as Shoft Shipyard. SHOFT, Shoft Shipyard in Bharuch in Gujarat. Right? So, Shoft Shipyard will manufacture 3 and Titagarh will manufacture 6. Right? So 6 will be manufactured by Titagarh and 3 will be manufactured by Shoft Shipyard. These are different contracts, okay? And Shoft Shipyard, they launched Mahabali in Bharuch in Gujarat. Bharuch is a city on the bank of Narmada River in Gujarat. And then we have bollard pull tug called Bhishma made by Titagarh Rail System. Union Minister Dr Jitendra Singh has launched the artificial intelligence supported telemedicine mobile clinic called Arogya, Doctor on Wheels, at the Ramnagar Tehsil in which district of Jammu and Kashmir? It was launched in Udhampur in Jammu and Kashmir. Dr. Jitendra Singh launched the AI supported telemedicine mobile clinic called Arogya, Doctor on Wheel. It is supported by AI. Basically, this is a doctor on wheel. So this van or this mobile clinic will go to far areas, village areas in the Udhampur district, where the healthcare services are very poor, and it uses artificial intelligence. So AI doctor understands the language and responds to the patient in the same language. The patient will be given free of cost treatment. Free of cost treatment. Is that clear? So they have now started it in Udhampur, but they are saying that they will also launch it in other districts of Jammu and Kashmir. Recently, D Labs, at which of the following institution, has launched the Build for Billions Startup Accelerator Program in partnership with Reserve Bank Innovation Hub and Union Bank of India? The answer is Indian School of Business, Hyderabad. D Labs. So D Labs is a company, right? And D Labs is a business incubator at the ISB. It specializes in mentoring, funding, and giving knowledge to the startups. And Reserve Bank Innovation Hub is headquartered in Bangalore. As the name says, it is a wholly owned subsidiary of RBI. It is a non-for-profit company or Section 8 company, and it promotes innovation in the RBI. So all of these are coming together to launch Build for Billion Startup Accelerator program, where they will fund those startups who help in financial inclusion. They will provide all the facilities to them. They will provide support, advisory, capacity building, networking opportunities, funding if required, and they will support mainly fintech startups. Those fintech startups which are doing great work for migrant workers, domestic workers, gig workers, especially workers in the informal sector. So they want to help those startups which want to help the informal sector. So this is the Build for Billions Accelerator. It's a 50-day accelerator. It will run for 50 days in ISB Hyderabad. ISB Hyderabad is one of the top MBA colleges of India. India's first national highway steel slag road on Indapur Panvel section has been inaugurated on which national highway? So this is the first road in India that has been built with steel slag. Steel slag is a waste product of the steel plant, and it is on NH66. NH66. This is basically the Mumbai-Goa National Highway. The Mumbai-Goa National Highway. So this road was inaugurated by V.K. Saraswat. He is a member of the Niti Aayog. And steel slag technology in India has been developed by an institute called Central Road Research Institute, which works under CSIR. And who has provided steel slag? Jindal Steel, JSW. Jindal Steel Company, they have constructed this 1 kilometer road. It's a 4-lane road on Indapur Panvel section of NH66. And 80,000 ton of steel slag was used. 80,000 ton for building just 1 kilometer of road. Now, although they are saying that it is India's first national highway, yes, they are right. Because last year, in fact, not even last year, in April 2022, now almost 2 years back, Surat in Gujarat became the first city in India to have a steel slag road. But that was not a national highway. It was a normal road. It was not a national highway. So yes, technically they are correct. And the steel slag for this road, steel slag is a waste product of steel plant. Steel slag that time was provided by ArcelorMittal Nippon Steel Company, which is the largest steel company in the world, right? So it was set up in Hazira in Surat in Gujarat. Right? And NH66 is a very long road. It is on the western coast. It connects Panvel to Kanyakumari. So it passes through Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Right? It connects Panvel to Cape Comorin, that is Kanyakumari. Okay, let's move on. The Climate Conference 2024 was held in which city? It was held in Mumbai recently, and the theme was Decoding the Green Transition for India. It was held by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. This conference was organized under the Green Climate Fund Readiness Program with delivery partner UNDP India. So UNDP India supported this, Ministry of Environment, UNDP India, and there is a company called Avana Capital. They came together and they launched this, right? We want to become net zero by 2070. Now, what is Green Climate Fund Readiness Program? They basically provide grant to the national institutions to help them engage with the Green Climate Fund, right? Green Climate Fund basically is a global fund. It was set up in 2010 by the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, and it helps developing countries reduce their greenhouse gas emission. Where is the headquarters of Green Climate Fund? It is headquartered in a city called Incheon in South Korea. So we have the Green Climate Fund Readiness Program, Avana and Ministry of Environment. They organize this climate conference in Mumbai. Is that absolutely clear now? Okay. Who among the following has been sworn in as a member of the UPSC? So his name is Shilvardhan Singh, right? He has become a member. He was the Director General of CSIF till December 2023. Now he is a member in UPSC. He was given the oath by UPSC Chairman Manoj Soni. The President Draupadi Murmu has inaugurated the 5th edition of the Meghalaya Games in which city? So these are taking place in a city called Tura, Meghalaya Games. And what is the mascot? So mascot is a clouded leopard called Labasa. Clouded leopard. Now clouded leopard is a very rare animal, and clouded leopard is the state animal of Meghalaya. So it is taking place in PA Sangma Stadium in Tura in Meghalaya, and 3000 athletes will participate in the Meghalaya Games, right? This is the first time in history that the Meghalaya Games are being held outside Shillong. They always used to take place in Shillong, right? Last time these games happened, it was in May 2022. 76th Army Day was celebrated on 15th of January in which city? So the main celebration of Army Day happened in Lucknow. That also reminds me that the Mau cantonment is the cleanest cantonment according to the Swachh Sarvekshan, and Army Day is on 15th of January. The theme was in service of the nation. Why is this day celebrated? Well, this day was celebrated because on this day, K.M. Kariappa, he was the first Indian to become the chief of the Indian Army. He took the reign from Francis Butcher. He was the last British to lead the Indian Army. So K.M. Kariappa became the Indian Army chief on 15th of January. 15th of January 1949. That is why this day is very, very important. And let me also remind you that Manoj Pandey is the chief of the army staff right now. Chief of the army staff Manoj Pandey. He has announced that Indian Army will observe 2024 as the year of technology absorption. Indian Army will celebrate the year 2024 as the year of technology absorption. Recently, PM Narendra Modi has released the first installment to how many beneficiaries of Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Gramin under the PMJMAN scheme. PMJMAN scheme is what? There are 11 critical interventions like Pakka house, road connectivity, pipe water supply. So 11 facilities, 11 things will be done by 9 ministries for the particularly vulnerable tribal groups, which are around 28 to 29 lakh in India. 75 particularly vulnerable tribal groups are there. They will be helped through 11 critical interventions by 9 ministries. And this scheme was launched from where? It was launched from Khuti, Jharkhand on 15th of November, the Janjatiya Gaurav Divas, Tribal Janjatiya Gaurav Divas, and also the State Formation Day of Jharkhand by PM Modi. And what has he done now? So there is a scheme called Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, or housing for all, Gramin or rural. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Gramin, what happens in this scheme? So if you are living in a like a mountainous or hilly area, you get 1.3 lakh rupees for constructing a house. If you are living in a plain area, you get 1.2 lakh rupees for constructing a house. Now PM Modi announced recently that the particularly vulnerable tribal group, they will be given 2 lakh rupees. Instead of 1.2 or 1.3, whichever is applicable, they will get 2 lakh rupees. Okay. Now the first installment of this 2 lakh has been given to 1 lakh tribal people. So 1 lakh, they are asking how many beneficiaries? 1 lakh people from the particularly vulnerable tribal groups, they have been given the first installment, and total they will be getting 2 lakh rupees for constructing the houses. And in the PMJMAN scheme, total 24,104 crore will be spent by the government of India. It will be spent by the government of India. Very, very important question. Khanij Bidesh India Limited, Kabil, and Camian SE of which country, they have signed an agreement for lithium exploration and mining. So this is a company from Argentina. Camian SE will partner with Khanij Bidesh India, and they will try to do the exploration and mining of lithium in an area called Catamarca. Catamarca is a province in Argentina. And this is the first time there is such an agreement with Argentina, right? And we have a lithium triangle. These 3 countries, Argentina, Chile, and Bolivia. So these 3 countries are a part of lithium triangle because they have the world's, almost half of the world's total lithium reserves. You should also know that similar agreement we did with Australia. So after Australia, you can say that Argentina is the second country with which we have done such an agreement. And you should definitely know about this company called Kabil, Khanij Bidesh India Limited. It is a company under the Ministry of Mines, and it is a joint venture between NALCO, Hindustan Copper Limited, and Mineral Exploration and Consultancy Limited, MECL. So it is a joint venture between NALCO, Hindustan Copper, and Mineral Exploration and Consultancy Limited. This company was set up in 2019 under the Ministry of Mines. Which of the following space agency has invited the application from people to put their name aboard the Viper Moon rover? Viper is Volatile Investigating Polar Exploration Rover. So this is a moon rover of NASA. The answer is NASA. And this is the NASA's first mobile robotic mission to the moon. So they will send robots to the moon, which will be mobile, which will be able to move on the moon. And they will use SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket to launch it. Viper rover will be launched in 2024 at the end of 2024. The date and month is not fixed so far. So Viper will hunt for water and ice on the moon's south pole. So this is essentially a mission for the moon's south pole. So Viper is name of the rover. What is the name of the lander? So lander is called Griffin. Griffin. And Griffin is made by an American company called Astrobotic. Astrobotic is an American company based in Pittsburgh, and they have made the lander called Griffin. So Griffin is name of the lander, Viper is name of the rover, and yeah, so this is a mission by NASA. Is that clear? So this is how it will look, and of course NASA will send Artemis mission also. So Artemis is their manned mission. Actually, people will go on the Artemis 3 mission. So that was the video for 16th of Jan. I'll see you in the video of 17th of Jan in English. Thank you for watching StudyIQ.